Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you were given approximately 37 minutes, 28 seconds ago, you were given a paper that is a review paper. We should know how to do everything on this review paper. However, when I gave it to you, some people, I don't understand where it says name. This doesn't make any sense where it says name. Question number 1 says name 4 factors of 20. 4 factors of 20. Team Shake app has selected Caleb to give me 4 factors of 20.
40.
Huh?
40.
No, those aren't factors. 4 factors of 20. Put your hands down. Team Shake is calling. I can't quite. 2 is a factor of 20, yes. 1 is a factor of 20, yes. 5 is a factor of 20, yes. 10 is a factor of 20, yes. Those are all factors of 20. Are there any others that we missed? Hira.
2.
2 is up there. This is 2. 4. Today, class, we're going to learn what the number 2 looks like. Hira, this is the number 2.
It is?
Yes, it comes after 1 and before 3. Peyton, you have a question?
Yeah, you can also do 20.
I can also do 20. Any others? Let me ask you this. Tony,
Are you snake?
did we have to list all of these? No. You only had to list 4 because that's what the question asked you to do. But there are more than 4! Well, if Miss Mackey said, give me the name of 3 students in your class, I wouldn't say, but there are more than 3! I would just give the name of 3 students. So yes, there may be more, but it only asked you to give 4. Awesome job, Team Shake. Nobody asked you to talk. I'll call on you when Team Shake says to. Greatest common factor of 12 and 18. 12 and 18. Like I said, these are all reviews. Regan, what is the greatest common factor of 12 and 18? 6. Can you prove that, Regan? Tell me all the factors of 12.
6.
Any others, Regan? Say yes. Yes, there are, Regan. Very good. 3 and 4. I know, because I know my multiplication tables, that 3 and 4 are also a factor of 12. But you know what? If I remember my divisibility rules, maybe we need to do a divisibility rules assignment. My divisibility rules, 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is a multiple of 3. Therefore, 12 is divisible by 3. All right. So now we need to find the factors of 18. Team shaking it up. And Bea, my factors of 18 are... 2 and what?
2 and 9.
Yep.
And 3 and 6.
Good. Anything else? Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure about that?
You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so what else then?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, you're sure?
Wait, no.
Okay. Therefore, as my young friend Regan pointed out, greatest common factor is 6. The common factors, they have 1 in common. They have 2 in common. They have 3 in common. They have 6 in common. They have all of those in common. The greatest one they have in common is 6, which is the reason they call that the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor. Next, we have name a multiple of 5 between 40 and 50. Multiple of 5 between 40 and 50.
That's easy.
Between 40 and 50.
Easy peasy airplane squeezy.
45.
And the Team Shake person that was selected was Riley. A multiple of 5 between 40 and 50. 45. Looks easy. It's so easy, even Kira could do it.
Oh my god.
This is not a 2. It's a 5. Now, I'm really only making fun of here because he's really pretty smart and he can take it. If I were to make fun of other people in this class, there'd be... But that's really my personality. It's just a tease and joke. And then you build that relationship with them and they actually think you like them.
No.
They think you do. So right now, Hera thinks... Right now, Hera thinks, oh, he thinks I'm cool. And next, we have a multiple of 8 between 20 and... Or multiple of 8 and 12.
Between 20 and 30.
Multiple of 8 and 12 between
20 and
Stop.
30.
between 20 and 30. Multiple of 8 and 12 between 20 and 30. Team Shake selects Davin. What is a multiple of 8 and 12 between 20 and 30?
20 and 30. 24.
24. Good. If you go 8, 16, 24, 32. Oh, 32 is too big. 12, 24, 36. Oh, 36 is too big. 24 is in between 20 and 30, and it is a multiple of both of them. Let's look at identify 3 prime numbers less than 10.
But there are more.
I don't care that there are more. It says only identify 3 prime numbers less than 10. My young friend Najee, you were selected by Team Shake. Please tell me 3 prime numbers less than 10.
2.
2, awesome Najee.
3.
3, awesome Najee.
7.
7, awesome Najee. There are 3 prime numbers less than 10. Is there anybody in the class that selected a different number that wasn't listed up there? Janelle.
5.
5 is also a prime number less than 10. Question before we move on. Heron, what is a prime number?
It's a number that's prime that has the only factors are 1 in itself.
Good. Prime number has only 2 factors. 1 and itself. 1 in itself. So the only way to get 2 is 1 times 2. The only way to get 3 is 1 times 3. The only way to get 7 is 1 times 7. The only way to get 5 is 1 times 5. If a number is prime, or if a number is not prime, Tristan, what is it?
Composite.
Composite. A composite number has more than 2 factors. For example, if we have 6, 6 is a composite number because we can go 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. That has 4 factors. 4 is more than 1 times itself. 4 is more than 2. That's a 2. That's a 2.
Yeah, that's a 2.
That's a 2 right there.
I can
Are you sure?
Did I raise my hand? Did I raise my hand if I'm sure?
Yes.
All right, these are the ones that people were like, I don't care. X plus 4 equals 10.
Please help.
Now, before I call on someone, it said X equals. Well, I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to find out what X equals. If X plus 4 equals 10, then Justin, what does X equal? 6. X equals 6. I could check it. Does 6 plus 4 equal 10?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Therefore, on this problem, X equals 6. Let's look at the number. Next one, 3x equals 24. 3x equals 24. X equals. Now, let's go to Ashley. A number and a letter side by side means what, Ashley? A number and a letter side by side means you multiply. So this problem is asking you this, Ashley. 3 times what equals 24, Ashley? 8. X equals 8. I can check it. Does 3 times 8 equal 24, Ashley? Does 3 times 8 equal 24? Yes is the correct answer. Good job. We are rocking this today. especially those of you that didn't do anything for the first 40 minutes of this, you are now getting all the answers correct. Good job. We have x divided by 3 equals 8. X divided by 3 equals 8. We want to know what x equals. Now, this was a type of question when we did the Ames web that some of you were like, some of you put like, I don't know, 9 there or something. Alyssa, what divided by 24 equals 8? I gave you the answer. What divided by 3 equals 8? What divided by 3 equals 8? 24. I could check it. 3 goes into 24 8 times. Another way you may have seen this written in your future life is x divided by 3 equals 24. Remember, a fraction is just a division problem. Numerator divided by denominator. Can you stop for the love of Pete, Gregory?
I love Pete.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. You ask. I get comments.
You act.
Nationwide comments asking me. Yes? Okay, we're taking a moment of silence for the victims of the shooting on Friday. So, in Santa Fe. So, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and give a moment of silence, please. Okay, thank you. All right, our next problem is, these are even easier. They tell you what n equals. N equals 3. We want to solve 4n plus 5. Now I get emails all the time asking, why did my child miss recess? If you listen, you can tell why your child misses recess. Deandra, number and a letter side by side means what? Multiplication. So this problem says 4, if I want to rewrite this, 4 times 3 plus 5. What do I do first, Deandra, if I have more than one operation here?
You do 4 times 3.
Why?
Because it's a properties of operations.
Good. Operations. Order of operations tells us we do multiplication before we do addition. 4 times 3 is what, Deandra? 12. And 12 plus 5 is what, Deandra? 17. So 4n plus 5 equals 17. If n equals 3. Brett? Certainly, but not in here.
Ew.
Next we have n equals 3. And we have 20 minus 3n. Or 3n subtracted from 20. Or the difference of 20 and 3n. The correct vocabulary is very important as you move on in life.
It is.
You're on star when you dodge the deer and you end up hanging over a cliff. And they say, OnStar, how can I help you? If you can answer how to say 20 minus 3n in proper big boy and big girl language, then I'll help you. I'll send help. So they tell us n equals 3, 20 minus 3n. Peyton, how would I rewrite this?
11.
No, how would I rewrite it? 11 isn't rewriting it. Okay, do I have to change 20? No. 3 times what? 3. Because n equals 3. Which part do I do first? 3 times 3 because multiplication comes before subtraction. 3 times 3 is? 9. This is Peyton's problem. The difference of 20 and 9 is what, Peyton? 11. Thank you, Peyton. You're a rock star. Hey now, you're a rock star. Now we have this complete the chart.
Are you a what star?
We have
What star?
x is 30. Oh, how did I write this? X is 30 and 50. Y we have to solve. X plus, you need to be quiet. Because when I get another email asking why you missed recess, I'm just going to say, listen to this video. X plus y is 48. We have to solve this. X minus y is 30. Now you were filling in the blanks that other people are supposed to fill in. So, Tucker. I got to put x minus y here. If x plus y equals 48, what does y equal?
18.
18. How do I know that? Because 30 plus 18 equals 48. If x is 30, y is 18, what is x minus y?
12.
12. If I use a little bit of thinking, logic, talking in my head. Now, I talk in my head all the time. There are many voices that I hear in my head. Some tell me things that I shouldn't do, Gregory.
Yeah.
I try and ignore those sometimes. As we get towards the end of the school year, it becomes more and more difficult to ignore those, Gregory. Hannah, we have x equals 50. I know x minus y equals 30. So 50 minus what is going to give me 30? I'm looking for 50 minus what equals 30. What do I take away from 50 to get 30? Say again? 20. Muy bien. So if I do here now, x plus y equals 30, or equals what? 50 plus 20 equals, it's Hannah's problem.
30.
X plus y. 70. Thank you. These are skills you should have. I'm going to say it for the 9,786th time. During the summer, I have set up Prodigy to review all the 5th grade skills. If you are wise enough, dedicated enough to do Prodigy over the summer, let's say 40 minutes a week is all. And that's 7 days. You're not having to do very much. It's like 6-7 minutes a day. That's all I'm asking. 45 minutes a week. Shh, Caleb. Because typically over the summer, students forget about 30% of what they learned that year. You don't want to be those people. You don't want to start off in 6th grade going, this doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
So, play Prodigy. Those of you that are watching around the world, prodigygame.com. The teacher code is capital B, 69, capital F, capital C. Play it. It will be good for you.
Wait.
Peace out. God bless. Love you. Boom shakalaka.
Wait.
Subscribe. You will never regret it for the rest of your life if you subscribe to this.
Go to Prodigy.
I will broadcast my funeral on this. Then you can make really bad comments on it. Love you. Do some kind.